Okay, we are going live in just a couple seconds. Just waiting for the stream to start on Twitch. But we are already live on Mixer and Facebook and YouTube. So welcome everyone who's already joined. Welcome to another Saturday night and another Cyberpunk game. Last week we finished Transistor, so this time we're going to start with a brand new game. And actually, I'm pretty excited for the game that we're going to start today because it's one of my favorite games actually. So I'm pretty hyped. I'm pretty hyped to start. And just waiting a second for the video to start. In the meantime, welcome everyone. All right, so we are online on everywhere. Mixer, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. I made some changes, just a couple changes to the stream setup. Mainly, I increase the resolution of the stream itself, so it should look sharper. And I still haven't been able to figure out the best way to have the microphone sounding cool. Not that I actually. Hey, what up, brother? Welcome. I know it's either really late or really early for you, so welcome for taking the time to join. And yeah, we are now um, going to start one of my favorite games on the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 generation. There is a funny thing about this game though. I never played the director's cut, so I never played the DLC episode. I mean, I did play the director's cut, but I never got to the DLC episode, so that will be completely new. Besides that, I finished this game many, many, many times. I think even I got Platinum Trophy on PS3 if I recall correctly, or I was about to. But yeah, I will be. I haven't played it in close to 10 years, so I have forgotten a lot of things. So, but still, I'm pretty hyped. We're playing with the game only has one mod added, and that is a reshade to make it look nicer. On the Here on the title screen, it kind of looks shitty. Kind of looks very dark. But I know the gameplay looks really nice with some improved contrast and some improved color saturation as well. And also I am not playing itself. I'm playing at 4K because at 4K the HUD just doesn't look nice. Actually, it doesn't. I wouldn't be able to read anything, so we're playing at 2440p. But I increased the resolution on the stream. After doing some tests, I figured out. I figured that my network is capable to output much more resolution. So I'm playing at 1080p this time, which is full HD. So it should look way much nicer on your end as well. The audio is still a problem, as I mentioned. I still haven't been able to fix the microphone or figure out the best settings for the microphone. Not that I tried much, to be honest. Um, but yeah. So yeah, we're gonna start a new game. I just started a game and I just did a prologue and that's it. But Adam Jensen, he's one of my favorite, all-time favorite characters, video game characters, actually. Um, uh, why? I wouldn't be able to tell you why, actually, because he's pretty much I'm gonna let you enjoy the opening scene, and then I'll come back to that topic.
Is everything in place?
Almost.
What do you mean, almost?
I have spoken with Montreal. The broadcast satellites are ours when we need them. A few weeks of discomfort, and the public will be primed for our recall.
And the clinics?
We control their birth rate. They will do as we say.
I still think we should wait for the referendum.
We can't afford to wait. America's Science Board convenes next month.
But the mood among the delegates is shifting. I'm positive that given more time...
No. By going public with this discovery, Sarif is forcing our hand.
The world will not change overnight just because David Sarif wills it. Besides, we can do nothing until our biochip is ready.
I thought you said you were close.
Finding the correct nerve interface has proven more challenging than anticipated. Fortunately, thanks to David, I now know where to look.
And in Washington tonight, crowds continue to gather in front of the Capitol. Most are demanding that Congress severely restrict efforts to alter the human body's abilities. This in response to claims made by biotechnology expert David Sarif that his firm may have discovered a way to make human-controlled evolution available to all. Sarif Industries researchers are set to arrive in Washington tomorrow to defend their claim. But for tonight, this is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live from Vegas.
With all due respect, Major, I'll expect 2 security details waiting for us on the tarmac. No, we won't be going through the terminal. It's too exposed. Yes. I'm glad you understand. Good night, idiot.
Something wrong?
No, not for me it isn't. But you keep pulling on that necklace, Dr. Reed, and you're gonna break it. Come on, Meg. You've defended your research before.
That was different. Then it was all just theories. But this discovery, Adam, it's big. Kepler big. Rosetta Stone big.
So, what's the problem?
They'll want to know how I found it.
Megan, we're leaving for DC and... Adam, you're there. Good, good.
You need something, boss?
Yeah, I want to go over your security plans for Washington before we leave. You and your team ready to go, Megan?
Almost, David. We're just rechecking data.
Well, make it snappy. We have to actually be in Washington before you can dazzle all those federally appointed know-it-alls.
I hate it when he does that. Come on, I'll walk you part way.
Yeah. So I was saying, I actually like Jensen a lot as a character because he's the type of guy that gets things done.
Nothing, Adam. Just
And
look, we really have to go.
Elias affects his performance is immaculate. I think he's a really talented voice actor, really talented, and I really like his delivery here as Jensen here and also on Mankind Divided, both games. There is an achievement for doing something here.
You know,
Don't
you really should
remember
get in the habit of
what
locking
it
up the
is
camera,
though.
I know. Frank
So I'm just going to interact with everything.
Hey, stop reading my emails.
Alright, so just a little bit of context for those who haven't played the game before.
Be careful with that. It's a first edition. David bought it for me.
Is that and this is weird, especially coming from the original Deus Ex.
We're the ones who kept men waiting.
Wait, Megan, I need to get my achievement. Um,
You still have this.
It was a gift from our first date.
It was a spur-of-the-moment purchase. A joke.
Well, it worked, because I forgave you for picking me up in...
huh. I think that should be it. It is kind of weird coming back from Mankind, from the original Deus Ex and Invisible War.
What did you mean back there, Meg? About how you
Because
found it?
then
Nothing.
bionics were pretty much already going out of
Something that you
fashion,
know about
and
this place, about Sarif.
nano
Hold on.
We're still getting biochemical fluctuations across the artificial flow cells.
Okay.
nano augmentations was the way of the future. But here the whole deal is the jump from having
You were asking about David. You've been here long
from
enough to know.
not having augmentations at all to like human bionics and transhumanism.
Too many peptides?
I'm thinking
And Deus Ex, the original Deus Ex, and mostly Invisible War are more concerned about social transhumanism, political transhumanism. Here is about like humanity itself. So most of the themes here in this game is about jumping from
Overcome their physical limitations.
that
Yeah,
that
so
exactly
most of our
that what
clients
Megan
are
just said
DoD.
right there.
It's not all
From overcoming the limitations of the human body. So one of the biggest things, and this is something that I've been talking about here, is the the fact that people are not.
This is General O'Neill.
Dr. Sevchenko was telling me you've made progress on the Typhoon.
Yes, thanks to Vasily, actually.
As I was saying, sir,
That the bionic
I'm wearing.
augmentations are not being
Using shape
not received well by the public. You'll see that there is a lot of
through kinetic
public overlash,
Here, watch. Go ahead.
backlash for bionics and augmented people. But that's not all. It's people who augment themselves. They become dependent
I'm
to
afraid
this
I have to
drug.
run, but Vasily has all the details, General.
Of course.
You're right.
Because
The teacher would just love having
because
one.
normally like the body does reject the type of augmentations they use in this game, which is pretty unrealistic. People in real life don't do that, but we wouldn't have a plot for the game without that.
David's talked about
But
it for years.
Yeah. He's a talker.
she found the way to augment people, pretty much create cyborgs without any addictions or other physical limitations. And I won't spoil because it's the biggest reveal of the game, how she found out, which I kind of did. If you paused and read the
How
emails,
far are you going?
Diane's
it is on
office.
the last email that
I
we
forgot to
checked,
leave her a key so
kind
she
of.
can walk Kubrick.
But
He's gotten big, you know. Keeps knocking over.
But that's one of the things that was one of the main things, the discovery they were talking about on the first cutscene.
You were going to.
And she is very important because she's the person that discovered it.
About a lot of things.
Also something that I liked a lot of this game, but that kind of
Something I.
Good evening.
ruins it on the
So, are we all ready?
being a prequel and all, is that
Thanks for Rita. I'd better
the fashion sense and stuff
see her at the helipad.
is really dissonant. It's very dissonant compared to what happened on
Fix
how
that
the
right
world
away.
looks on regular Deus
You find
Ex.
the loophole and plug it.
Then did you plug it?
Yes, I did. Want to know how? Oh, wait, I forgot. Ex-cop. I doubt you'd understand.
Ex-SWAT, and you'd be surprised. Sarif has to see you too.
Athena. She wants me to show her how to track our scientist-implanted locator devices. In case your security plans in Washington don't measure up.
They will.
Gentlemen, how wonderful to see you both.
Also, the music is very
This is
very
the newest
close
encrypted GPL trackers.
to the music on the original games, as you can hear. And even though the main theme, the theme on the opening scene is not the original theme, and I've been bitching a lot about it on the previous two games, I love the opening song for these two. That
Yes,
was
sir.
my dog.
Capitol
I
Police
can't
will
step on
escort us
her.
to the Hill, and then Federal Protection Services takes over.
Good,
I'm
good.
sorry.
How's our
I'm
girl
sorry.
holding up?
She's nervous.
All she has to do is show him her
I told her to
research.
behave.
She explained it to you?
Not really into the whole science thing, boss.
It's incredible.
She was
All
gonna
those
get under me
purists
without
out
me
there
noticing.
accusing us of tampering with the natural order, when all Megan's done is figure out how to unlock the potential that exists within our own DNA.
Now I gotta rub
It's
her belly
safer
for a
and
little
easier than
bit.
anything you Darrow ever did.
Environmental malfunction. Laboratory subsection 6. All lab chiefs, please report in.
We better not take any chances. Not tonight. Use my elevator to get down there. You know the code?
Yeah, 0451.
Let me know what you find. Athena, get someone to shut off the damn racket.
Yeah, that's a call out to anyone who has been following the Cyberpunk series. We already played two of the three, actually, of the most critically acclaimed and classic um, um,
Hurry up, Adam.
immersive sims. And one staple of the immersive sims is this, the 0451 code. First introduced on the very first System Shock. The playthrough available on my YouTube channel.
Pritchard, where's Megan? She reported yet?
Her GPL implant shows her moving through the microchem labs. I think she's running.
Damn it. Must have been a serious equipment failure. Can you get eyes on her?
I'm trying, but the intellicams aren't responding. There's interference coming from somewhere. Find out what's happening, Jensen. Hurry!
Pritchard? Pritchard!
Now there's a couple things that are outdated. Like for example, sprinting and aiming down sights is done with toggles, is not hold. Sprinting is not much of a problem. That's fine. But the iron sights is kind of a bother. Because everybody's or I'm very used to just hold it and shoot. I got a hiccup, sorry. Here, you gotta do through toggle, and it's kind of bothersome, but it's fine. Also, there's cover system now. There's actually a very funny video done with the new cover system in this animation, and that's pretty cool because I do like third-person shooting better than first-person. And but that's done. Funnily enough, that's done with hold and not with a toggle. This should be toggle and this should be hold. That's what I'm saying, because it kind of gets difficult when you get on firefights to hold on to your cover and shoot at the same time, especially with my button layout. And I do prefer to have my sights on my right button, mouse button. So that's something that they fixed that, they changed that on Human Revolution. So that plays more modern, because well, it is more modern. 2016, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah. So I was saying, the sense of fashion and the sense of art and stuff, the art design and stuff here are way more advanced than what we see on Deus Ex. Although you can make the case that on Deus Ex, the OG game, the game already went through an apocalypse. So something happened between this game and that game that pretty much messed up the whole of humanity. And it doesn't happen on Human Revolution or this game. So although this game does have a pretty an apocalyptic scenario, it doesn't end up. And look at that. This is the beauty of playing modern games. Although the skybox kind of looks kind of shitty, but the rest of the city just a beautiful job by Eidos. I just loved this game when it came out. I loved it. And I know there's a lot of people, especially some of the most purists, which I can kind of consider myself a Deus Ex purist. But some of the more purist players, Deus Ex fans, just hate this game. I don't. I love it. I love it probably as much as the original game. It has some things. It has its quirks. But especially on the gameplay side of things, is first more fun. Second is much more approachable, and it does feel pretty smooth and pretty cool to play. I just did a really good job with this game. So this is what I'm talking about. I'm playing a tougher difficulty, so I might die a couple times. But it's fine. I finished it on the higher difficulty in PS3, so I'm pretty confident. Although it is a tough game, I know this director cut is a little bit more rebalanced. So if you wanna do a combat build, you can do a combat build. If you don't, you don't have to. You can even beat bosses without a combat build. But I like combat builds in this game, so. That's what I'm gonna be doing. I might actually do a hacker mage or a battle hacker, something like that, because I do want to see how to beat the bosses with hacking abilities. Also, this game had a really cool feature on the PlayStation 3, and also the Wii U. But I only played on the PS3. You could play it with the PS Vita as a controller, and you had like your inventory and map attached to your displaying on the Vita display. So you have that available all the time, and it was easier to. It was putting your augmentations and stuff was way more oh fuck, was easier, but the only downside is that the Vita itself as a controller kind of sucked. Intruder, you are the intruders. You are the intruders. Nah, I'm telling you guys. I normally died a couple times here on the entry part because I have no augmentations at all, and yeah, you're kind of forced to fight. So, but it's fine. I don't get pissed off. I knew I might. There you go. Yeah, that's just a tease because he has, at least on this section, during this part, it has regenerating health. Once you get augmentations and stuff, it does not have regen health anymore. And yeah, I gotta say it looks pretty nice with the reshade and on 4K. Although I don't know if it's because of OBS. I hope not. But it's not running as smooth as it was running before when I did my test run. She is one of the main bosses. And even there is a way. Actually, there's a way to cheese the bosses and make the fights very trivial, even on the regular version, not on the director's cut. If you install, it's actually not like a trick or anything like that. It's like very simple. All you need to do is install the Typhoon, which makes you like makes your character a pretty much a bomb, and just save your Typhoon ammo for the boss fights, and it's pretty much an insta kill. If you do it right, if you detonate the Typhoon right, right next to them, right next to the bosses, they'll die in one shot. Yeah. Oh, it didn't die. Hasn't died yet. There you go. Now, one other cool thing, or something that is cool to me at least, is that this game is the first Deus Ex, or one of the first games that was published after the Square Enix purchased Eidos. So this is a Square Enix game, believe it or not, and they do classify it as an RPG. So if anyone has the authority to call something an RPG, is Deus Ex. So I mean Square Enix, and they're like one of my favorite publishers and developers. Even though, especially during this time, the time of when the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 4 were still ongoing, and this game came out, they made a couple of bad moves. Now this is pretty gnarly, so here's discretion advice. But yeah, this is not for kids. Anyone who has watched my playthroughs in the past already know this is not made for kids, so.
Shows the bullet caused severe hematoma. You need to repair that artery.
This credit scene is really cool.
My God, this thing was a glass.
When I saw the very first time, I was jaw dropped because it's a very very cool, interesting.
Stay with us. He's not going to do it like this.
Prepare for insertion of ERCC-1 craft.
Steady.
He doesn't need that.
Where's that cyber arm prosthesis?
I love you.
Haven't you lost enough people today?
Sorry.
We're seconds away.
His body can take it.
Miraculous.
I think we got him, Doctor.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite intro scenes ever. It's really, really, really cool. And pretty much Adam Jensen is RoboCop now. That's what this game is. Is actually RoboCop simulator. And just listen to that. That's the main theme. And as I mentioned, it is not the original main theme, but it's also very. It's also very enjoyable.
Adam, it's David.
And
You
it's
in the
very
building?
minimalistic if you
Just
see it. It's
entered the
just
lobby.
a few
Sorry to put you out of sick leave
reverts
so soon, but we've got a situation.
and notes, and that's it.
Breaking out our Milwaukee Junction factory. Meet me at the helipad.
I have to see Pritchard first. Something's wrong with my retinal enhancement.
Frank's on the second floor in the tech lab. Make it quick. People's lives are at stake.
All the art made for this, the level design and the art design, the design of the levels and stuff is just as stunning as you can see.
My God, Mr. Jensen, I didn't think you'd. Oh, wow. I guess you hear about the break-in. Did you need directions or something?
It hasn't been that long, Cindy. I may not look the same, but my memory's pretty intact.
Oh, I didn't mean. I mean, of course, your memory's fine, sir. It's just that well, things have been switched around a lot ever since the. Well,
Ever since the first attack?
Yes, sir. The lab floors were pretty much demolished. We're rebuilding them, but most of our researchers are working off-site now. Everyone else has been shuffled around, so if you need help finding someone...
Where's the tech lab?
It's not really a lab, sir. It's more of an office with a lot of computer equipment shoved in it. Mr. Pritchard complains about it all the time. Go up the stairs behind me and take a right. You'll find it near the end of the hall.
You said everyone's been moved around?
Almost everyone. Who were you looking for?
Has my office been moved?
No, sir. You still have that great view of the lobby. Mr. Pritchard wanted it, but Mrs. Margulis put a stop to that. Up 2 floors and make a right.
I need to get to Seraph's office.
Oh, he and Mrs. Margulis are still in the penthouse. You can use the elevator at the left wing of the building to get there.
Thanks.
That's what I'm here for. Anything else, sir?
I'll find my way.
If you say so. It's good to have you back, sir.
One of my only complaints, and actually that's something that did not improve on Human Revolution much. I mean on Mankind Divided much, is the animations when people are speaking. On conversations, they look very kind of funny too, and they did not improve much on Human Revolution. The characters, they are kind of wacky. So yeah, this is what I'm talking, and like this, I mean, this is kept for the entire of the series, from the first level to the last level. This level of detail is kept. This is actually something that the team was very proud of. I remember back in the day when they were interviewing them and doing those. Farida, she's our pilot on this series, on this game at least. Let's talk to Pritchard.
About
Fix
time.
our UI.
What happened? You get stuck in an air duct on the way over?
Yeah, nice to see you too, Francis. Something's
He's
wrong with my retinal.
he talks like a jackass, but he's actually a nice guy. I remember the first time my very first playthrough, I hated the guy.
Your left and right imaging processors weren't completely in sync. But don't worry, your Sentinel health implant will kick in soon, repairing any damage that might have caused. Your retinal display should be fine now. Its recognition software won't be picking up hostiles yet, but you should be seeing radar and targeting reticules. Biomedical data too, if you're in pain.
Right. We done here? Because Sarif is waiting for me at the helipad.
I know. Radicals have broken into our manufacturing plant and taken hostages. Maybe this time you'll actually save people.
Lucky for you, I'm gonna ignore that comment. We're done here.
Yeah, he kind of has a point. I mean, he was beaten by one of the most advanced cyborgs, or three of the most advanced cyborgs, so there was not much that I could do anyways. But yeah, don't ask. Also, why does he have all these miters anyways? Those CRTs? Well, I remember there was something important here. Like a documentation point or something. Yeah, so yeah, at my very first playthrough, I kind of hated the guy. I thought he was a jackass. But not only he's one of the only guys who stick with Jensen for the entire of the series, of this series, of the prequel series. But he also does really some really cool stuff for us. So I soften up to him a lot. So yeah, I can stand up his bullshit. He's just not that people savvy. I don't know how thorough I want to go, really. I mean, I don't have the pressure of time anymore, since Cyberpunk has been delayed, so I don't have to hurry. But I don't want to bore you guys. This game does make for a really cool. It's a very fun game to play, but it's not that fun to just watch. Because there's a lot of crawling, a lot of waiting and stuff. So I don't know. That's why I want to I want to keep it an action build, because I want to like put some exciting things and stuff. But make it exciting for you guys. But I don't. I like exploring and stuff, because as I mentioned, the level design is very well done. So okay, let me just open the door for my dog. Hold on. I knew she was gonna do that. Yeah, the level design is very well done, so it's very fun to explore. But it doesn't make it for a visually engaging narrative. So I don't know how in depth I want to go. Nah, there are no turrets anyways. No, 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 what am I doing? I just want to cycle through them. Let's read our oh man. What was it? Actually, I do have the Mandrake. It would have been fun if they called them Robocop or something like that. A Mandrake. Oh snap. What? Oh, Mandrake. Oh, we can just hack it too. I haven't done the...
Where are you, Adam? You don't have time to mess around. Get to the helipad, or something seriously bad is gonna happen.
I know, sir. Hold on, dude. Hold on, dude. I love his fake California accent, by the way. I always make fun of him. So I'm sorry if I... For my theatrics. He's at the helipad, right?
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been tough on everyone these past few months, especially in the new temporary lab.
Hello, Mr. Jensen. I didn't know you were coming back. So soon, I mean.
The thing is, these casual conversations are really good. Because people are just like
It's nice to see you looking.
talking naturally. They don't have to pose weirdly.
Hey, boss. Good to have you back. I don't want to rush you, but any idea when you might be hiring more staff?
Yeah, when I have time
Look
to.
at this. Finally decided to get off your ass, Adam. Glad to see it. For a while there, I thought you'd never walk again.
Oh well, 80% of his body now is bionics, or 75, something like that. I know both of his legs water fountains. You know I love my water fountains, so. Oh, for it. Look, she looks the weirdest when she talks.
Welcome back, Jensen. Didn't think we'd see you around here for a while yet.
You know how it goes, Malik. Duty calls.
Don't I know it? I was in my wingsuit halfway to the top of the Renaissance Center when I got the 911. But you... 6 months is a hell of a short time to come back from the dead. You sure you're ready for this?
Only one way to find out.
Roger that. The boss is already on board, arguing with the DPD's tactical response team. They've got the plant surrounded, but Mr. Seraph wants you to go in first. You all set here? Because the sooner we take off, the better it will be for everyone.
I'm ready.
Great. Then let's get airborne.
She looks like an animatronic speaking. And of all the characters, she's the one who looks the wackiest. Because they didn't do any motion capture for this, as far as I know. Or it was very limited, like some of the canned animations, like takedowns and stuff. I think that was the only things they did motion capture, but anything else was not motion capture. So that's why they are all wacky. So people complain about the animations and
as long as she pulls you out the minute I'm gone. So what am I looking at here? Who are these guys?
Pro-human purists, or so they say. The same purists who've been firebombing limb clinics all over the country.
You buy that?
No, I don't think it's a coincidence they hit us today, only hours after we moved the Typhoon in for assembly line factory.
The Typhoon? Megan's team was testing it the day that bastard... Who's on point for these guys?
Adam. I know you and Megan were once...
Who is on point for these guys?
Goes by the name of Sanders. That's him, there. He's an augmented Adam, so he can't be one of the mercs who attacked us, but he did know exactly how to get inside our plant.
All right, so how do you want me to handle this?
First priority is the Typhoon. I'm keeping SWAT out until you've secured it. As far as rules of engagement go, I'll defer to you. Lethal or non-lethal?
lethal.
I'm not about to take any chances.
Lethal it is. But remember, they do have hostages, and I'd hate to see any of our people get caught in the crossfire. You remember what it's like in there? A lot of tight enclosed hallways. But the labs themselves are pretty open. High ceilings. So, do you want something you can use from a distance? Or up close?
I really want to get the sniper rifle, but it's garbage at the start. If I don't have the correct augmentations. Plus, ammo is really hard to come by. So I'm gonna go with that.
I think.
I'm gonna go with
that. Sure
that.
they stay down.
You got it. The Typhoon should be in the factoring labs, but Pritchard will tell you more as you go in. I've got him running comms.
Terrific. Anything else?
Keep your eyes open for hostages. Free them if you can, but the Typhoon is your #1 priority. We developed it for the Alphabet agencies, and if we don't deliver it to them intact and still a secret, well, I'm sure you'll get the job done right.
Gentlemen, prepare for landing.
Also, this mission, this next mission is I don't think any other mission gets as good as this one, because it has a lot of the immersive sim staples. For starters, just how long I took to get here already either locked me off of an objective or gave me the time to complete an objective. I might actually have botched it already.
Good. Jesus, finally. What's your boss hiding in that plant again? Putting your own people's lives at stake, huh?
And how do I holster? T. Okay, hold on. I need to see how I holster. Because if you talk to people while pointing a gun at their faces, it's not cool. Holster H. Okay, cool. When I want to point the gun at their faces, they get angry, and I'm not role playing. It's for real. They do get mad if you point at them.
I thought I recognized you. Used to be on Team 2 till that Mexican town thing went down. I gotta say, you're the last person I pictured taking orders from a CEO.
Things change.
Not always for the better. Feel like getting in there and doing whatever it is your boss wants you to do? Because maybe then we can do our job.
We've got people inside. Any idea where I should look for them?
Yeah. Your plant manager, Josie Thorpe, managed to slip a call out before someone snatched her cell. She said the hostages are being held in an office near the assembly labs.
Makes sense. The workers were setting up for a production run, so they'd have been concentrated there.
You know more about that than I would. Anything else?
You look pretty dug in up here. What's the react team plan?
We got Alpha as point and Bravo as wing, both standing by to breach the target. We're coordinating from here, but until your boss gives us the go-ahead, we're just holding our dicks.
Realistically, how much time do I have before any shooting starts?
According to protocol, none. According to your lawyers, the sooner you get in there, the sooner we can hose this powder keg down and call it a day.
Intel on these purists. How much you got?
How much you want?
The leader's name is Sanders, right? What's his story?
Zeke Sanders. We're running background on him now. Looks like he fought 2 tours in the Gulf. One of them on a recycled military bill.
You mean he's augmented? Sarif told me he's not.
He used to be augmented. Says his Augs made him do evil shit, so he ripped him out. Now he's got a whole crew of gullible street kids listening to his crap and ready to die for him. Or kill.
They communicate any demands yet?
Not yet, but I get the feeling they're not that organized. Most of the guys I've seen look like street bangers and thugs. The kind who get their jollies trashing equipment. You ask me, it's the man in charge you have to worry about.
I think I've heard enough.
You sure? Wouldn't want to make your boss unhappy.
I got it from here. Sit tight. Wait for Sarif's signal.
Like we got a choice.
What I want to do, and this is something that is really hard to accomplish, difficult to accomplish, is we want to save the plant manager, Josie, and also leave the boss of the terrorists alive. That's hard. I think I have accomplished that because I got that trophy in the past when I played on PlayStation 3. But it's not easy, and I don't remember how to. That's a problem.
Jensen, it's me, Pritchard.
Hey, what up, Pritchard?
On the roof overlooking the plant.
Good. Your point of entry should be through shipping and receiving.
Oh shit.
Should be, Francis. The hell does that mean?
We have an employee entrance there, heavily guarded by purists, no doubt. So, if you're not a fan of the frontal assault, I suppose you could try accessing the building's roof.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. In fact, I want to be a stealthy yet lethal. When necessary, I don't really need to kill these guys, although it is not exactly the same situation as in the OG Deus Ex game. It's not like the terrorists are the good guys necessarily. And so they are not like morally clean, or they are like fighting the big guy. So I am not like, it is not my best interest to just keep him alive, to be honest. But I just love the way he looks when taking cover. Looks so freaking realistic. Some of that's what I'm telling you. Some of the animations are really cool, and some others are bad. Anyways, I was saying that yeah, I wouldn't feel like really bad if I wouldn't feel bad if I just get rid of them, but I don't want to waste my ammo, so I'm just gonna take him down. Oh shit! Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, never mind. Okay, I'm sorry. I promise I won't be doing that. It's just that I forgot that I changed my takedown button to this other button, so I don't want to kill him unnecessarily. Also, there is a bug slash exploit on this version of the game, which I won't be using because it will cause other problems for me. And if you run frame rates higher than 60 frames per second, some ammo won't be wasted. Some ammunition won't be. So pretty much you can run with infinite ammo on some of the most powerful weapons. Why? Have no clue. But the ammo counter is I guess tied to the it's tied to their to the frame rate for some reason. So yeah, but I won't be using that exploit anyways, because run the game at 120 frames per second will just ruin the experience for me, because my monitor does not support higher refresh rate than 60, so it will use a screen tear as a bitch. Oh yeah. There's a trick here. Well, it's not a trick, but it's something that is very important to keep in mind. It's actually, and I think it's in that tutorial, that tutorial that is flashing right now. Whenever, oh gosh.
What the fuck is that?
I said whenever necessary, so this guy was necessary to kill. Sorry, guy. Although I messed it up.
I lost the bastard.
I messed it up. Yeah, whenever if you are planning to make noise inside a room, close the door. That way, the bad guys or the guards, the patrols won't be able to hear you. In fact, I'm going to demonstrate that right now. Although I don't think this will work. Oh, yeah, it did work. Yeah, they couldn't hear me. I'll try to avoid these guys anyways. Let me see. Yeah, and he has the Resident Evil Resident Evil 4 inventory system. How do I rotate things? Oh, there you go. I could try get rid of them, but I don't want to cause any unnecessary harm. Oh shit. What I can tell you right away, and this is because I haven't, this is my first time playing on the PC. Playing it at 60 frames per second is just leaps and bounds
Richard, I'm in. The door worked
better
just fine.
than
I'm happy for you. The Typhoon is in the factoring labs. There's an elevator just past the assembly labs that will take you to it.
playing it at 30 frames as it was on shit. Also, oh shit. Also, saving the hostages is something that is tough to complete. Oh shit. I messed up. I think I can.
You in here, you better come out. You high again? Holy shit!
Oh fuck. I'm done for. Oh shit. I think this was enough to fuck up the hostage rescue. I think I already ruined my chance to save the hostages. No, I want it here. Thank you, and this I want it here. Oh, I got even less ammo here. What happened to my ready kill though? My boss spent too much money on my ox. I won't let you kill me on my first mission. Nice. I'm running out of ammo. I will be able to knock him down.
You should have stayed out of it.
Yeah. Merciful soul after I killed all his friends. Yeah, I think I think that I messed up and I already doomed the hostages. That's why I wanted to avoid conflict. Die. Die. Thank you. And I should be clean. I need you to move away, my friend, because otherwise I won't be able to grab your gun and get me some ammo. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. What? Well, I'm still unable to. Why? I need all the ammo I can get. I don't like the shotgun. I need bullets. Okay. No, I thought we were gonna do the hacking minigame, but no. Okay. Cool. Athena. Alright. Cyber Mama. Up here to first, yeah. Cool story, brother. Baikus. So are the guys who handle the news on this world. Tranquilizer darts. I picked up the freaking gun because I remember that there was no ammo for the gun for the freaking sniper rifle, and now so it happens that there is no ammo for the guns either. And just tranquilizer darts. I would have picked the tranquilizer darts if that was the case. I think there is somewhere here. I don't remember how to save the guys on the office. But we should reach the next objective, not using the main floor, because that's what's going to. I think it's this here. That's going to doom him. In fact, I think this firefight already doomed him. Let's hope it did not. I'm gonna be optimistic. Just hope that did not cause the death of those poor innocents. Which is a very tough, believe it or not, it's a very tough objective to complete. It's infamously difficult, especially if it's the first time playing the game. You will have no clue that you're supposed to do this. So it's very easy to get these people killed unwillingly. Good thing it's like my 5th time going through this level. Although I don't remember shit. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know why employees would carry high caliber revolver bullets under to work, but it's fine by me. Which I should be concerned because I'm the freaking security boss. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh no, I need to restart because that's for sure that killed him. For sure that killed him. So I don't want to get him killed. I know I promised I wouldn't be messing that, but I don't want to mess that. Those poor people. No. Wait, what is my safe? Quick save, huh? Yeah, quick save. I promise I wouldn't be doing safe exploit, but it's just because it's poor people. They don't deserve dying. They just came to work like every day. I would freaking hate getting killed on my while I'm working. So I'm not gonna do them the disservice. I'm gonna save them. I'm nice like that. There you go. Now I'm gonna comment a little bit on some of the cool stuffs, the small cool stuff that Eidos Montreal did. For example, this. Because I left that while we were talking to Pritchard and I left it on the middle. But some of it is even not only aesthetical but also gameplay relevant. Oh yes, I was saying I should be concerned with guns at work because I'm the freaking security manager. Okay, one of the things that these guys were really proud about, I remember when going through the developer documentaries and stuff, is that we're talking like how they will clutter the environment with things that were not necessarily relevant to the story or anything. But that will make that was in order to make the environments more pleasing and more realistic. For example, you see all that stuff like all the things piled around and stuff like that. And like this, for example, these details like magazines and cans everywhere and stuff like. The thing is, this is how real offices look. This is how real people normally live. They are not like sterile looking places where we interact at or where we normally do our everyday activities. So they actually took that really. I remember they took that to heart and they did the best to actually accomplish that. And I think they did a great job because the environments are very believable. are very believable and very realistic. That's one of the biggest charms of this game, the fact that everywhere you go, everything looks so nice. Which arguably they also accomplished that. Oh fuck! They also accomplished that already on System Shock, in System Shock 2. But that was more like environmental storytelling. I even remember, if correct me if you know and I'm not right, but I even remember they mentioned environmental storytelling, but they mentioned they did not want to do the same environmental storytelling they did on older games like Bioshock and System Shock, because all that clutter and stuff are things that are not even relevant. Like they don't actually tell anything. They only tell that people work and live on these places. And to me that was mind blowing actually. In fact, that was because as a level designer, that's something that normally you don't think about. It's like just how to make environments more lived in or feeling more lived in. And that's why I'm kind of upset. I was kind of disappointed, not upset, that's not the right word. I was disappointed how they managed Thief with Thief 4. Because they could have done a mind-blowing freaking game and they just made it garbage. That's one of the only few games that I regret ever buying, by the way. Thief 4, the PlayStation 4 reboot of Thief. And I was disappointed because I know the caliber of these guys. And actually, that's one of the reasons why I also trust him with Marvel Avengers. Because on Mankind Divided, I know a lot of people don't like Mankind Divided much. Don't know why. I actually have no clue why not. It's the same freaking game as this, just with better graphics and yeah, with better graphics and better gameplay. Um, but that's why I'm very confident that Marvel Avengers will be badass because these guys know what they're doing. Thief was asleep, was something they slept. Because also on the Tomb Raider games they are also pretty badass. So that's why I feel confident Marvel Avengers will be a great game because I really trust these guys. Uh, but yeah, that's one of the reasons why Thief was so disappointing to me. Oh shit. Uh, okay, let's do this. No, yeah, no, they are already doomed. Sorry, guys. It's not safe exploiting. I really don't want to have that people dead. I'm telling you. I supervised people in the past, and it sucks to get them killed because of some reckless actions and reckless action. This was. In fact, I think I will have an easier time if I just do this. By the way, another thing that I wanted to mention is they had this on Deus Ex, so it's not like completely new or completely mind blowing, but like this detail, like having like these transparent textures where you can see your enemies and stuff. But the cool beat is on the doors. They also have it on the doors. Oh fuck. Yeah, you saw me, Buster. Come get me. I'm gonna just knock him out. If there is enough friends, sorry, beside him, I should be able to. Oh no, fuck. Promise past this mission I won't do save exploits. Again, I don't want to get these people killed. Oh, this here. It's a completely safe way to just peek on the next environment without making it overpower.
Who's that?
Your dad should come here, buddy. Yeah, he did me a favor by just wandering on my territories. Okay, see if I remember. It's actually easier to do on PC than consoles. Just trying and open all the lockers at once. It's way smoother. Yes, I was saying. Also, the Eidos Montreal. I think they made Shadows of the Tomb Raider, and that game is pretty badass too. So no reason to be afraid or to be concerned that Marvel Avengers will be shit, because I don't think it will. My only concern was the art direction, because the characters were looking like shite. But the latest things they have revealed, they actually look pretty great. So, although it could be argued then that the big ass delay, the big ass push to September could also be a cause of concern. Because it could mean that the game is actually not a really good state, which no game is until they don't work until the day they work. So, but yeah, it could be a cause of concern.
Jensen, I just tried to unlock the assembly lab door, but my override codes aren't working. Someone's changed the protocols.
What? Didn't you plug the...
I'm on it. But until I find this particular breach and fix it, you'll have to hack the door manually. Pritchard out.
Yeah, that. I won't though, because I'm gonna save the... I think I'm gonna save it. In fact, I think that I think they're messing up because here might... I think I'm fucking up right now, because I think this is not where the hostages are. It is on the next area, so that would be a big bummer if I've been just wasting time right now. I don't care, it's fun. I think I'm gonna remap the action button, or not. Don't know yet. So yeah, going back to levels, all these things, like it's low key environmental. The thing is, and this is the big difference between how the environmental storytelling is done in Bioshock and how it's done here by Eidos. This is the biggest, huge difference, and this is something that it was mentioned by Ken Levine himself on theater, and this is something that he brought from theater actually. I don't know. I know jack shit about theater. I wish I knew better. I knew more about theater. I'm not dissing on others. I think it's a really beautiful art, and knowing theater could probably improve my abilities to make fun games. You know what I think? No, this was the last of them. So even if it is here, there is no one to activate the bomb. So I should be on the green. Even if it was here. But I think it's on the next section anyway, so I think I messed up. Not messed up, but more like I jumped the gun. Also, I was saying, on theater, this is something I don't know. If you guys know about theater, just correct me. But all the props and everything that is unseen, it must be unseen because you're gonna use it. So the approach to environmental storytelling is very pragmatic. Um, so if you are going to have a teacup on a scene, is because somebody at the end of the scene or at the end of a play is going to drink tea. And this is something that is an approach that System Shock 2 and Bioshock, especially Bioshock 1 and Infinite, the games made by Ken Levine or directed directly by Ken Levine, take that they take a very pragmatic approach to environmental storytelling. In fact, going through Bioshock, if you go and explore and analyze each one of the scenes, everything does function, does serve a function, or it does tell a story. So there is no redundant information display on screen. You see a body there, that body's telling a story. You see something there like a prop on scene. Whoa, that just giving me ammo on drops, huh? Um, if you see guns, you can pick them up and use them, and so forth and so on, right? That same approach, that's what they use. The thing is, in video games, you don't need to do that. Because, first of all, you have way bigger environments. And look at this, how freaking beautiful. And it's just a freaking warehouse. How freaking badass looks. But the thing is, you have pretty much unlimited resources. So you could just fill the level with environmental things. So the IDOS team took the opposite approach. They have all this garbage here, and I'm saying garbage in a nice way, not in a bad way. All this clutter and all this garbage here that actually doesn't necessarily tell a story. They just pretty much make you feel like people live here and people work here every day. And to me, that is very appealing. Both approaches. I also love the way they make it in Bioshock, of course, System Shock. I'm not gonna diss on those games. I love how they work there too. But but I also like a lot what they did here, especially that they did consciously, because that means that you had people actually go through each level and minutiously have to like decorate everything with clutter that felt realistic. I've done that in the past. I've done it when I did some level design on Unreal and some of my own 3D renders back at the day, way back. I don't have that computer anymore, so don't even ask. I don't have that material available anymore. And it's very hard. It's really hard to make things that feel believable. I started the other way around. It should have been first that and then this.
Access granted.
It is easier with the mouse and keyboard. I mean, this doesn't tell anything because this is just pretty much a tutorial hacking game. But yeah, just navigating through there. I had way more seconds. I had enough time to criticize myself. All right, so here we go. It's gonna get very hectic here. And I still think if they see me here, they're gonna kill my friends.
Hate to tell you this, Trev, but once that bomb goes off, this guy won't be the last skinner in here who bought.
Oh shit. Cancel autosave. Because it autosave after I. It is also nice to play games that are made for this generation. I mean, for more modern hardware.
He asked for it. Kept calling me a bigot.
No way, no way! I am not going to prison for this!
You guys are bigots, anyways.
But once that bomb goes off, this guy won't be the last skinner in here who buys it.
Shut up, J-Ro. Trevor, you gotta calm down. Help me find something to cover him up with.
I'm telling you, man, these hands of lovers deserve what's coming to them.
This part actually is very tough. It's very easy to just get caught because you start from a high place, and as you saw, every area is very well patrolled and there's very little cover. The tough part is getting down. Once I get down, it'll be a little bit easier because I have more cover, but just getting there is a difficult part. Here, this is the toughest part right here, getting unseen, especially if I want to do that flawless mission. Why am I not able to cover stick? There you go.
You see that or what? Get the son of a bitch!
That's what I'm talking about. There was no reason for him to have seen me. And I think that doomed my friends. Getting here is a tough part. Once I get to that door, I'm pretty much on the green. It gets kind of hard though. I mean, that it's not like I can just cheese the level by going there. They have other type of obstacles, but guards and fights and getting people killed will be the least of my complaints.
Kept calling me a bigot.
No way, no way! I am not going to prison for this!
Hate to tell you this, Trev, but once that bomb goes off, this guy won't be the last skinner in here who buys it.
Shut up, J-Ro. Trevor, you gotta calm down. Help me find something to cover him up with.
I'm telling you, man, these hands of lovers deserve what's coming to them.
In fact, once I save my friends, once I've saved my people, I could just freaking come back and kill these guys with no remorse. The only thing is I want to get them. I want to get them safe. Because they don't. Oh shit. See, this is what I'm talking about. This part is freaking hard, believe it or not. And just for this particular run that I want to do. And it's just this mission. I really don't want to do perfect runs for everything. Perfect missions for everything. I just want to do this one mission right. Everything else I don't really care that much. I don't really care about getting everybody alive next time.
Kept calling me a bigot.
No way, no way! I am not going to prison for this!
Hate to tell you this, Trev, but once that bomb goes off, this guy won't be the last skinner in here.
Why am I not?
Shut up, J-Ro.
I know why, because I'm pressing the wrong button.
Help me find something to cover him up with.
I'm telling you, man, these hands of lovers deserve what's coming to them.
Yeah, and that cancer lover thing is like a slur.
I'm about to peep. See anything? Yo! If you're here, you better come out. You high again? Time for some fun!
Oh my fucking god. Oh. Is that particular guy that is a pain on the ass. because there is no much cover from here to that point. Sometimes it's not that. I could actually just grenade them too. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Fuck the police, dude.
This guy won't be the last skinner in here who buys it. Shut up, J-Ro. Trevor,
Hey.
you gotta calm down. Help me find
Oh yeah.
something to cover him up with. I'm telling you, man, these hands of lovers deserve what's coming to them.
I could do that. That's another viable option. I just need to be ready to fight afterwards. But I could totally do that as well. Which I think might actually be the better option, in fact.
No way, no way! I am not going to prison for this! Hate to tell you this, Trev, but once that bomb goes off, this guy won't be the last skinner in here who buys it. Shut up, J-Ro. Trevor, you gotta calm down. Help me find something to cover him up with. I'm telling you, man, these hands of lovers deserve what's coming to them.
Also, their patrol animations are really cool. Cause they just don't beeline to one place to the other. They kind of like stall, look around, and those are functional too. For example, I would walk past a guy while he's looking away when he's just strolling. They won't see me in practice. These patrols are really tough, all in all. In fact, we're going to do that right here, because we gotta wait until he strolls there. There you go, that's where we will. Oh, fuck. God. Ah, shit. I normally don't care about being seen and killing people again. It's just that I don't want to get innocent kill. I want to really get that achievement right now. After I get him safe, fuck the rest. I mean, I also want to get Zeke and the manager alive. I want to get them safe. So who saw me though? And it's that guy that is the problem. The other guys are busy just searching for stuff. The patrol is all the way there, so he doesn't see me. It's this freaking guy, the one who's making it hard for me. Well, that guy too. But that one less, cause gets me way more time. Like right now, for example. Okay, I'm gonna save here. Checkpoint. Okay, there's one body coming my way. He went up. I think I can make a run for it. There you go. Okay. Oh my god, really? How and why? Who saw me there? Okay, I can make a run for it now. Alright. Okay. It's not going to be easier, but at least I won't trigger. I will not trigger stupid bomb. Oh, never mind. Got those guys.
No one's taking anyone hostage. So why do we lock them workers up in assembly room 1? To make them feel comfortable.
And do you hear that? The camera alarm, I mean the alarm sounds ah, fuck. Okay, they're alerted. They won't trigger that. Now they will trigger the bomb. Again, guys, I promise after I'm done with this mission I won't be say exploited. I just wanna get my people alive. But anyways, what I was saying is the cameras, they are not annoying. They don't sound like shit. She's gotta come this way one day. This is what I'm saying. This game is not, and actually the same for the original Deus. It's not necessarily fun to watch as it is to play because it's very slow. You gotta take it very patiently and all that good stuff. But trust me, it's a really fun game. In the meantime, I can just dance with Jensen. Just do the little dance. Okay, now I can get him. Alright, buddy. Good dreams. Sweet dreams, buddy. Give me your gun. Give me your money. Yeah, they won't see me here. Okay. This is how you do it. I start the other way around. Oh shit. Disconnect. I got. Oh, they found the body. It's fine. They won't trigger the bomb this way. What is here though? I want to remember. Oh, don't. Okay. Yeah, I gotta hack my own freaking security system. Thank you, Pritchard. You are a very good IT security guy. Good thing we have you in charge, my man. I know somebody changed your protocols and whatnot. What? Oh, I am the other way. I'm actually supposed to come this way. Or am I? Where am I supposed to go now? Up?
something moving around over there. Yo, if you in here, you better come out. You high again? Damn it, nothing here.
I'm being very silent, very silent because I don't want to make a noise that might give me away. We gotta get rid of this body though. That guy here is going to tell us away. So just look around, man. There you go, thank you. Okay, we're under clean now. Flawless. Wait, do I have praxis points? No. We want to activate this, by the way. It's pretty much a cheat mode. Yeah, this is where the hostages are. Right here. In this place. Fuck. So I need to find a way to get to them. And moving this shit around ain't it? What is it now? You're that motherfucker. Come for me now. Give you what's good.
You better come out.
Just turn around, so I can knock you out.
I swore there was something here.
Boom. Nice. Let's drag this guy here, because we noticed last time these guys actually do know if I... Oh, also the takedowns are not like... I cannot do as many takedowns as I want. There is an energy limit on each. So I gotta wait a little bit before I try another takedown. I don't need you. I don't like shotguns in this game. Drop. I don't even have enough bullets. There you go. Now that looks like an arsenal. Yeah, wasn't saved. I saved the people I can make good use of those, because I can actually fight without being concerned about getting people killed. Although it's kind of odd, to be honest. Did they wake him up and he just went straight up to patrol again? Okay, this time I'm gonna do this. Check this out. What? I tried a lethal takedown and it didn't happen. So that means I will have to remap.
boys have gold, man.
There you go. Oh yeah, and there's another thing. If you leave dead bodies, the cameras will pick them up, which I think is cool. It's because it's realistic. It's not necessarily make the game easier, but makes it more believable. Okay, we got a new pocket secretary. What does it say? Before I guys tonight, street downtown. No. I think that's for.
Has been attacked. The first time, 6 months ago, on the eve of controversial hearings set to scrutinize the company's research. With those hearings permanently on hold, many are now wondering if something else may be going on. Is David Sarah hiding something?
Nice. I remember there was a security terminal here. What am I doing wrong?
Back now to that breaking news coming out of Detroit. Police are still not saying much about the situation, but sources tell me that a militant group of pro-human activists have raided a Seraph Industries plant. Factory workers have been taken.
Oh, but guess what?
The entire city holds its collective breath. No doubt I need to remind you folks that this
Yeah, cameras are destroyable. You can actually destroy cameras here. And that's exactly one of the reasons why I was so pissed at the freaking revision mod. Because that's been a complete, valid, legit way to get rid of security on this series. Good thing I got those ox, cause just squatting and walking this like this is a freaking pain on the ass. If I were not an augmented super soldier, an augmented Robocop. Server room, assembly line number 2. I need to. Where's that? I think it's taken too long anyways. Probably those guys are already dead by now. Yeah, but you know what actually? I think I've been doing it all wrong. Yeah, because that's another assembly line. It's not the first one, it's the second one. So I think I messed up. Well, at least I got rid of that guy.
Ain't got nothing yet.
Don't look my way, don't look my way.
What the hell is going on?
Well, it's really easy. You came to invade and attack private property. That's what's going on. So if you weren't expected retaliation, you're freaking crazy in the nuts. Oh shit. That's what's going on, my friend. You came up to invade private property, and the private property owners are biting back because they have security dogs, right? Although I think I trigger the warning. The warning AI. I would totally love a silenced pistol right now. Okay. Ah, God. Can you look the other fucking way? Oh shit. This guy reminds me of a and I gotta go that stairway anyways. Oh, I could go that way. Of a Metal Gear Solid 2 level that has very similar layout. No, there's no one here. Oh shit, it's not a door.
If you're here, you better come out. You're going down! Try me now!
Let's see. Dude, the only reason why I've been holding off is because I don't want to keep my people dead. I want to keep my people alive. So just make me. Just make me not care. I don't care about radical groups and your radical ideologies. Just make me. I want to know who's the one that saw me last time. This guy? if I can, I think this should be my... Okay, I like this setup, so we're gonna save it. Now at least we have way more room to maneuver. I could even dare to get rid of that fucker here. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna get rid of him. Just need to wait for my energy bar to fully.
You're going down.
This is what I'm talking about.
Son of a bitch. We need help here.
Yeah, you do need help here, buddy. Go in. Take care of your friend. I don't care about him.
Give me a second.
Wait. Oh shit! I knew I didn't. I knew I shouldn't have done that. I knew I shouldn't have done that. That's way too risky.
What was that?
Yo, if you're here, you better come out. Who the fuck are you?
How? Okay, I need to know how they saw me. I need to see how they saw me. Because I was clearly hidden behind that thing there. So unless that helps jack shit with cover.
I see you, Crow.
The fuck?
You're going down.
Why though?
I see you, Crow. Try me now. I see you, Crow. I see you, Crow. Empty.
Okay. I want to know where's the other guy though. The one that is seeing me whenever I walk that way. I mean, we'll just enjoy some Jensen dancing. I could go and get how? Oh, that. He saw his pal. That answers all the questions. And I should be good now. Or not.
Someone there?
Yep.
Ain't got nothing yet.
If you It was you, motherfucker, who was ruining my whole day. But now I ruined yours. How does it feel now? And I think I could even just walk normally. And I could just explore casually. And I'm sure my friends are going to be alive. This is what I wanted to accomplish. It was a piece of art, as you saw, so it was worth all the reloading exploit. Promise, this is the first and last time I'm gonna do it through this playthrough. The rest, I don't really care. Probably the only thing that I care is the police station level. I want to do that peacefully, so I might just do the voice challenge. I mean the conversation boss battle. Yeah, because this has conversation boss battles, which is actually much better and much more badass than it sounds like. Yeah, but I promise everything else will be more action packed and more shootouts and less giving fucks. I just really didn't. These guys were innocent. That's why I had to be this careful and meticulous. And we're not even off the hook yet. Because we still gotta complete. We have to actually save them. And the next level is crucial because the next level, whenever they see us, that's going to be it for sure, 100%. Not. What do you want to know about augmentations, huh? I wonder what they want to
In
tell
order
us.
to unlock new abilities or augmentations, you must first gain experience in the form of XP points. You will receive these points when completing main objectives, side quests, or through special bonuses, like completing a mission without being detected.
Next time we discuss security loop.
Once you've accumulated enough XP points, you will receive a Praxis point. These points are used to unlock upgrades to existing augmentations, and to unlock entirely new augmentations. Praxis kits, which can be found through exploration or purchased in limb clinics, will also give you instant Praxis points. To unlock an augmentation or upgrade, simply select it in the augmentation screen, check the cost, and if you have enough praxis points, activate it.
Alright, it gave us pretty much useless information. Because I already knew that I had to collect experience to unlock augmentations. Jackson, you, Picus girl. Advanced hacking. But can you hear that? Can you hear the? I mean, the alarms themselves, they're annoying, but they are alarms. I mean, it makes sense that they are annoying. But like the cameras themselves, they are quiet and nice. They are as zen. They're not annoying like your human, like the stupid revision mod hack modders. Learn something about not annoying your player base. I think I did it wrong again. Okay, I'm gonna fortify this. And I'm going to. Oh, nice. I think I like this better.
Access granted.
Nice, and we get a nuke barriers too. Let's see. Disconnect. No! This is where I want to disconnect. Really? But see, like, this actually looks like an office, man. Looks like a security checkpoint. Doesn't look like a sterilized thing. Good. Oh fuck! Don't tell me I have to actually, cause that shit is freaking hard. How am I? That. People learn new things all the time. I didn't know about this. Oh, wait. I think I got. Oh, no, I don't. Such a tease. I thought I got. I thought I got a praxis point. Praxis points are pretty much the ability points that you get on RPGs to augment or to upgrade your characters. That's how they are called here, praxis points. Okay, there's something weird here. I remember I was able to lift it up, pick it up, and throw it away. Because I used to do that a lot in the past. Okay, we're gonna find something cool right now. This is a really cool scene, actually. It's very cyberpunk too. This is probably one of the most cyberpunk things of this cyberpunk game. Check this out. Enjoy.
Step away from the console. Now!
And again, this is not for faint of heart, so viewer discretion advised.
Help me! Son of a bitch. Pritchard, you still there?
Where else would I be?
Patch me to Seraph, now.
Adam, it's David.
Told you.
You got the Typhoon?
Yeah, but you were right about there being something more behind this. Because I've also got a dead purist in here with some pretty interesting cerebral implants.
Don't touch him. We'll need an expert to recover his neural hub, in case it's booby-trapped.
Copy that. What about Sanders?
SWAT's pressure me to let them off the leash. Find them before they do, and deal with them.
Right, boss? I'll deal with them, boss. You don't worry about them, boss. That plays a very big part on the plot of the overall game. What just happened here is pivotal. It's actually like very important for the plot of the game moving forward. So just remember that scene. And yeah, it's fucked up. I know. I've seen that many times, so I know it's fucked up. But and it's very very cyberpunk. It's probably the most cyberpunk scene on the whole game, in fact. Well, I'm the security chief, so I am basically authorized personnel, right? Alright, so now this is where the fun starts, because this is where our friends are. So if I was safe spamming, now I'm going to really safe spam. Hope not, honestly. But oh my, actually I'm really glad I'm playing this on PC, because I already loved the art design and the art design on this game, but with this high graphic fidelity is just freaking beautiful, man. I love it. I love it so much. I just need to work something out with the saturation. I can do it with a reshade, because I remember those lights being more light and more red. But holy macarons, it looks freaking amazing, man. In fact, let's do that. Let's see if we can reshade a little bit. I am not an expert on reshade, so I'm just clicking and enabling and disabling things, and whatever looks nice looks nice. I can't even see. It's way too small. Oh, this looks badass, doesn't it? Actually, this is a bit. This actually looks pretty freaking badass. Okay, hold on. I'm not gonna play like this, but just look at this. Holy shit, looks freaking. This looks very cyberpunk. But I'm not gonna play like this. I'm not gonna play like this. It's hardcore. Hard to the core now. Yep. No. Since I cannot read the small prints. Oh wait. I wanted to see, and the lights. These are going to give my. These are going to tell me when I got the right saturation. HDR in this game would be freaking amazing. Okay, now the tint I'm gonna leave it, because it's pretty much what gave it back the yellow. Ah, this looks good, but this doesn't look the right saturation either. Cinematic mode. No, this. Holy snap! And that's gonna tank my performance too. I'm gonna make it a little bit more yellow. Because the tint is like this. This is fine. Yeah, this looks more. This looks even more faithful to the OG game. But I remember those lights looking blue, really blue. So I gotta fix that saturation. I'll do it in my own time. But yeah, that's the only mod that is available. And it's not that they're still the only one they install. I wanted to install texture mods and stuff, but there's none. That's the only mod available, and it's not a mod technically. It is just a reshader, which doesn't mod anything. It's just adds like an overlay. Oh, but this thing supports. Whoa! Wait! I can actually. I think I can actually do something cooler. Hold on, I just got really excited. This is how it looks out of the box. I mean, it still looks beautiful. Don't get me wrong, and it doesn't have the golden filter, which in my opinion, I mentioned this a couple of times already. Previous streams, and when we started this stream, the golden filter I actually love the golden filter. So, but I can do something even better because it actually supports Ansel, which means I can actually do some really cool stuff. Okay, I added a chromatic aberration mod. You might not you're not seeing what I'm seeing because it's on a different overlay, but it's on the graphics card, so brightness and contrast. You will be able to see the results, which is more important. Okay, contrast, highlights, not that high because I'm gonna burn my eyes. Shadows a little bit. No, no. The way they were, we're fine. Like this, okay. Um, okay. Let me just look at the window. This goes up. Let me. Okay. Chromatic aberration. You know what? I'm gonna change the prism for chromatic aberration. Straight up. The strength. And I already put up a sharpening filter before. Okay, look the difference. There is a color. There you go. This is what I'm talking about. Tint color. Okay. Temperature. There you go. Vibrance. Bit more exposure. And I just want saturation filter. I don't think there is a God rays. Whoa. No God rays though. Ambient light. Yo. Now we're talking. Oh man, the chromatic. I know there is a lot of people that hate chromatic aberration with passion, but I love it actually. And actually, now that I'm actually seeing the stream, and I think you cannot see it. I think you cannot actually see it. Let's see. Which will be a boomer if you cannot see what I'm seeing. Yeah, you can't. That sucks. Okay. Well, it's a no-go. Then I'm going to keep the. Gonna keep what I had. I don't even remember what I had. Shit. All right. Okay, now you're able to see the enhancements. With the previous one, you weren't able to, sadly. Now it looks like the real deal, but beautiful. Probably think the tint is a little too strong. If anything, just make it a little bit lighter. There you go. There you go. That looks beautiful. Yeah, that looks beautiful. Yeah, even the PS filter, I just love it, man. Because it gives the game a very unique, personality. And again, as if you notice something that I've been praising and respecting the art direction of this game a lot, because I love it. I love what they did here. I respect a lot what they did here. So just making it look beautiful for the modern age. It is a beautiful game, even though it's already it is if not close to 10 years, but it's a 10-year-old game, and it still looks freaking beautiful. It still holds up very well. Okay, now this is the moment of truth. This is where we are going to either make it or break it. And we want to save our friends because we've been holding out for that. But, man. I'm glad I'm playing it on PC. It looks so. And for stars, it does play much better. I mean, the 60 frames per second. 60 frames per second, the debate is already resolved at this point. So it's not even a debate anymore. That's one thing. That's where they are. This is where they are here, and I'm like 100% sure of that. But mouse versus keyboard does make the game much more fun to play. 60 frames per second makes it way much smooth to play. But the thing is, just playing it on 2K, and I could play on 4K, but 4K I wouldn't be able to see my HUD elements or read text or anything. It is hard to read text as it is right now. But I'm glad. I'm seriously really glad I'm playing it on PC. And I'm sharing it with you guys because it's beautiful. It's just because these outdated mechanics of toggle and stuff. That's probably my only nitpick that I can give it right now. But damn, this game is so freaking beautiful, and it doesn't need a remaster or anything. It's just the way it plays right now, the way it looks and the way it plays is just freaking beautiful, man. The same. It was the same deal with Mass Effect. I play Mass Effect Night. I mentioned this on my previous stream. Mass Effect with mods and stuff, texture mods and some like heavy modification. Probably I apply as many mods as there are as the game's weight themselves. It looks kind of piss poor. So I think I'm gonna dial down on the tint. I'm gonna put it back to where it was. What's this? Okay, this. Cause it looks really. The menus look really bad. All right. Okay, looks. You know what? I think that I might even just disable the freaking tint altogether. Okay. Alright, looks nice. It doesn't look as yellow as I want, but at least the menus don't look like shit. Yeah. I'll just fiddle with the configurations later on, and then the sides now look more blue. But I think that's a problem with my screen, because I've been having issues with my screen. Actually, I'm gonna change it probably next week. I'm gonna get a screen with a better color mapping, because this freaking screen. By the way, and take this as I play on TV. I don't play on monitor. I don't like playing on monitor. It's not. I like playing on my couch all the way back. I know there's a lot of advantages to playing with a monitor, with a PC monitor. So that's not a debate. I only use monitors to work. I have 2 monitors, in fact. But the screen monitors right now are very small. 32 is probably the biggest, and that's way too far away from my couch. So once I can get one of those Asus monitors on an affordable price, the ones that are like 50 inches, I might get one of those, which will be probably like 5 years from now, who knows. But the point is, I got this LG LCD display, which is not bad. It's not bad. But the color mapping is very mediocre. It's very mediocre. So the problem is, that levels. The problem is that it does affect, in fact, my red ones. I can just hack. Fuck it. It's more fun to hack. It's curves, not levels, what I wanted. There you go. Doesn't look as dark. Looks nice now. Looks deep shadows, but not crush blacks. Yeah, so for gaming, especially gaming, the gaming mods and the HDR is just shit. The HDR gaming mode is shit, and if you don't play with gaming mode, the lag is just unbearable. Oh fuck, there's one guy there. Okay, let me save here because we're getting into a very we're getting into savage territory. Oh shit. I gave myself away.
Yo, you're here. You better come out.
This is probably the worst time that I picked to go gung-ho and put a save point. Because this is where I can trigger the freaking death sentence on my guys. Oh yeah, so I was telling about my panel. So yeah, it has a lot of posterizing, banding, and shit like that. Meaning that it doesn't look as nice as what I paid for it. For gaming. So if you buy it for, and it's an LCD, it's not the OLED, because the OLED is probably the best TV that you can get. For gaming TV is an LG TV, OLED TV. But not the LCD. The LCD is the other way around. It's very mediocre. It's not bad, it's mediocre. So colors look very washed out. HDR is just disappointing. It's very disappointing. And it's not that the panel is not capable of. The thing is, for some reason, LG disabled or the color profile for where's the color profile for or color mapping for HDR. They changed it, and they kind of ruined it. So if you play HDR, it doesn't look as good. It doesn't look as good. The colors, everything looks great, and there is no way I've done every type of calibration without tools that I can do. Any calibration that I can do without having professional tools, and there's just no reason. I mean, there's just no way to fix it. So I'm very tired of it. So I'm changing it for a Samsung QLED TV. Which I was originally, when I bought this TV, that's originally the TV that I wanted to pick, but the guy at Best Buy convinced me to get this one instead, and I stupidly I agreed, and yeah, here I am stuck with a mediocre for gaming TV. Again, for TV, when I use it for Netflix or anything else, when I use it with the preloaded profiles and all that stuff, it's just fine. It works fine. It's good. Watching Netflix and stuff like that it looks cool. I mean, it looks alright. And I doomed the people because I didn't find the freaking office where they are located at. So everything that all my spamming loading was for nothing. Let's see. Is it door? Yeah. Nah, they are already. They are already dead. My friends are already dead. Damn it. I'm sorry, people. It wasn't my idea. I was playing methodically. That's what I'm telling you. It's really hard to complete this mission perfect. And this is the first mission. But the thing is, and I'm not complaining, this is actually praise. This is probably the most immersive sim mission we have gotten since Bioshock. Yeah, I was before the hacker. Yeah, I fucked it up. Okay, no, I'm sorry. My friends are already dead. If I go back, they will already be dead. So the police are gonna berate me. That's the thing is, I wanna be friends with the police for the next mission. So that's going to make it a little bit tougher. But oh well. But this is what I was talking about. This is the most freaking immersive sim mission that we had since the original Bioshock. That's why. And it's probably the best mission in the whole game. Which is good that they made it on the first mission. Not saying that the rest of the missions are shitty, because they are not. They are good too. They are fun too. They are good too. But this one is just... It's just the best. The best in the whole prequel series.
Don't lie to me. I don't want to hurt you. You're a civilian.
This is going to be tough, by the way.
If you don't give me a choice.
If I want to accomplish what I want to accomplish, saving Bot Seek and Thor,
Clean up before the police bust in. He thinks we're breaking the law. Shut up.
it's going to be hard. This is one of those conversation boss fights.
Once they hear you had an AUG on your team.
What?
I found your attack dog in the factoring labs, trying to cut through security with his implanted hackware.
Nice try, Cholo. But I would never let one of you freaks on my crew. Back off, Hunter. I got business to take care of, understand? If what you say is true, and I'm not saying it is here, but I gotta check things out. So me and la vieja, we're leaving.
You know I can't let you go with her.
Stand down, Hanser. I told you, stand down or this bitch is dead.
Bullshit. You're bigger than that. You don't kill civilians.
Damn right. I'm a decorated vet, and I won't be jerked around. I need to find out who's behind this, and right now the boss lady's my only ticket out of here.
Listen to me. Whatever's going on, it's big. You've got a better chance of getting to the bottom of it if you work with me. But I can't do a thing until you let her go.
Are you stupid? I don't work with AUGs. God, you must think I'm some kind of moron. And who can blame you? Because it's exactly what it must look like to everyone right now. Trapped in here by the cops, and my only option is to take a hostage. How screwed up is that?
Okay, this is tough because there's no like and this is something that actually Eidos also did right. In my opinion, some people might think differently, but this is not. It is not actually.
Nothing else to say.
Yeah, I do have to say something. This.
You just think that taking a hostage is your only way out of here.
It is not. You cannot be like A, B, C, and just accomplish it. You got to actually think because they kind of like it is randomized.
But I got no choice. There's no way I could put my trust in you. You're on the same side as the cops. They got me completely.
There is no sure way to just win this conversation, saving them both.
The only thing the cops are focused on right now is
That's why the augmentation that I mentioned helps a lot because it helps you measure. It helps you see what are the best answers. But right now it's just I just gotta like go with my gut. And the thing is, they can change it. They can change it on the fly. So I might pick answers that might not actually lead to the conclusion I want.
I'm gonna go find
But
him.
it's fine.
And
That
anybody else who
that
helped
guy
him.
is good.
And when I do, they're gonna see the angel of
His
vengeance in action, baby.
his other guys are shit, but this guy is good. So it's fine. Um,
You've got more honor than the man who betrayed you. You're not gonna let your brother down like this.
okay. This is the last check. If I fail it, the best scenario I think is for him to go and let the hostage go away.
You're smarter than he is.
The other good, the other good option, the other good option
He thinks he can just lead me to my death?
is
Think again, cabron. Get out of here. I did what you wanted. So let me go.
okay. We got it.
I got played here.
I'm actually very happy because it's really tough to get right the first time.
Finding out who's really behind this as you do, cabron.
Yeah, well.
Cabron.
Maybe I'll owe you. But I promise you this.
I'm really happy because it's really tough to get it right the first time without the augmentations. I'm actually really. I'm actually really stoked.
Sanders is gone, boss.
This made up. This completely made up for failing the hostages.
Back here now. The admin building has a rooftop terrace. Meet for Rita on it.
What about the hostages? Shouldn't I?
There's nothing you can do, son. SWAT couldn't save them.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Just a little shaken up, but what about the other hostages? My husband was with them in one of the assembly labs, and I overheard talk about a bomb.
I'm sorry. None of the other hostages survived.
No. No. It can't be true. Where were the police? Why didn't they come in? They could have saved him.
I'm sorry.
And now that completely kills it. I mean, the voice delivery is fine, but the freaking animation is just. But if you notice the Seek animation, that was actually really good. On those animations, that's where they actually did use motion capture, I think. Really? But these other conversations, they just didn't put much effort, man. Alphabet agencies. So Google did it, huh? Damn, you Google. Oh yeah, the Nigerian prince. That's never gonna go away, huh? And look at all this mess. Look at all this mess. I'm sorry, lady. I really am sorry.
Police in all of this. If they'd come in sooner, Craig might have survived.
It wasn't that easy, friend. Trust me.
Way to secure the terrorist leader, Jensen. Now the bastard's free to spread his lies and cause more trouble.
Shut up.
I can't believe they made us wait out here while the leader of these assholes got away.
Shut up, dude.
Not quite what you signed up for, is it, Jensen?
Excuse me?
Sneaking into your own factory to hide stuff while the boss holds the cops at bay? Don't get me wrong, I love Mr. Seraph. I just hate it when contracts become more important than people. I thought you did too.
I do. But things don't always go according to plan, Malik.
One of the things that I love about Adam Jensen
I'm sure you did.
is just the
You
design,
ready
the
to go?
model, just the design of the character himself. All the level of detail. He looks extremely badass. He's probably one of the
Your wish
of
is
the
my
best
command.
best
Climb in.
cyberpunk and the best cyberpunk designs from the past 20 years probably. He looks the he looks just like the part, really cool. The prosthetics and all the research that went into making him actually. If you go through the design documents and you go through the different special behind the scenes videos they made and stuff like that, you'll realize that they put a lot of effort in making him look the way he looks. The prosthetics, for example, that was a big part because they actually research like real life prosthetics. That's actually how I got to learn about a lot of those type of on that field. I got really interested on the topic and I researched a
New
little
orders
bit on
just
my
in,
own.
Jensen. The boss
And
wants Pritchard to
you wouldn't
examine the
believe
typhoon
prosthetics
ASAP.
and prosthetics nowadays are very expensive.
No
Actually, we're
problem.
way closer to
And
this
Jensen,
than you might
I just
think.
wanted to say,
For example,
you
now,
look
and this is
suits
something
you.
that happens
Like
nowadays.
you haven't
There's
missed a beat
this
at
cool
all.
Twitter page called
So, how's it feel?
Twitter account
Being
called
augmented.
Prosthetics for
Don't take it the
Heroes or
wrong way.
something like that.
I mean, I've got a few neuro enhancements myself. Discrete
These
ones to help me
guys
fly better.
these
But I
guys
chose to get them
make
implanted.
prosthetics for robotic
Glad you had the
prosthetics
chance to
for
try 'em out. What do you
amputees
think?
and kids that are missing intrigue.
You're right. I didn't choose to get augmented. And I still don't know if I would have if given the choice. But today felt good. Surprisingly good.
Dr. Reed said you'd take to them.
I didn't ask
Said
for
it was in your
this.
genes.
That was a
Just be
meme.
careful, okay? A lot of people think there's a reason the human body rejects this technology over time.
I didn't peg you for the type who gets caught up in metaphysical debates, Malik.
I'm not. I told you myself, I've got neuro enhancements. I'm just saying the choices we do get to make inevitably have consequences.
Yeah. Tell that to the bastard who did this to me.
I hear you. And you know what? You're not the only person in this place who wants to find him. So if I can help in any way, all you gotta do is ask.
Actually, there is something.
Okay, that's important. That's why I shut up. I'll
Ask
continue.
away.
I'll tell you more about it, and once it's finished.
Did anyone else see them? The men who attacked?
Not well enough to get a description. Pritchard got some fuzzy images off one of the Intellicams, but his tapes were all confiscated by Homeland Security.
Homeland? I heard Homicide passed it over to Special Investigations. Detroit Special Investigations.
They did, for the first month. After that, all I really know is the case is still pending, and Mr. Seraph is not pleased.
I've been thinking about why they attacked. What they were really after.
Isn't it
Mac,
obvious?
dude,
They didn't want us going to Washington.
No, that was just timing.
No.
Hearings can be rescheduled. Somebody
Yeah,
else can present
see?
Megan's findings.
The only one.
They took out her whole team. Declan Faraday, Vasily Savchenko, Nia Colvin, even Eric Koss.
That was not it.
The labs their bodies were found in.
They were actually after Meg, specifically after
The
her.
only reason you weren't caught in the fire is because that retaining wall came down. Saved your life, believe it or not.
So the whole attack was just to destroy Megan's research.
Sure looks that way.
To
Mr.
snatch
Seraph
her.
is hoping to reconstruct it, but it may take months. If he can keep us solvent that long.
They were
You were
after
there
her.
that night. What do you remember about it?
That it was chaos. First, everybody figured there'd been some kind of accident, but Pritchard couldn't get a good visual and communications were haywire. Then we heard the explosions. By the time anyone knew what had hit us,
They were gone.
whoever they were good, Jensen. Special training good.
And super augmented too. Top of the line, state of the art augmented.
And just so you know, when you do, I've got your back.
I appreciate that, Malik, but right now...
Thank you, Malik.
You've got to get the Typhoon into the tech lab, right? See you later then. Oh, and Jensen, the boss wants a face-to-face debrief in his office once it's secure.
Roger that. Good night, Malik.
All right. So I was saying, yeah, this Twitter page that actually promotes a lot of prosthetics for kids and people who lost their limbs. And some of the tech they show is sci-fi freaking amazing. See, this conversation look natural. That conversation looks robotic.
Another attack?
Highly recommend you if you're interested in the topic, go check their page, and they go more into the whole philanthropist or philanthropic angle, because they are all about the like fuzzy feelings and helping kids and stuff. I'm gonna hack into my own office. Oh man, I don't remember what it is here. And but yeah, they do they showcase some really amazing stuff. And the thing is, that's now. In the time when this came out, there were some. They actually the Idols guys made a mini documentary about eyes prosthetics for blind people, and that was mind blowing. I don't even know where that is right now, but back then it was already mind blowing, man. Whatever they were what the technology they showcased, it was sci-fi almost level.
Opinion has turned on David so quickly. Like it's his fault these lunatics keep attacking us.
People seem to think we're hiding something.
Only because
Yeah.
Eliza Kazan keeps spinning it that way. Seriously.
Yeah.
It used to be that when David talked, all of Detroit listened. What happened?
What happened is that David made too many promises he couldn't keep. 20 years ago, Detroit was on its last legs, remember? And Seraph Industries promised to pick it back up.
Oh, like one company and one man can do that by himself. They're a bunch of ungrateful hacks, if you ask me.
Well, he picked up a lot of his lag,
I
actually.
just didn't believe it. Gosh, you look good.
Thank you. I don't have feet, but thank you.
Hey, Jensen, heard about what happened in Milwaukee Junction tonight. Is it true they were really after the typhoon?
Yeah, it was true, my
You can't
friend.
trust anything the media puts out there these days.
No, you can't. And
Can someone tell me how the purists were even able to break into the plant? We're supposed to have state-of-the-art security measures here.
yeah, we had a mole,
Vandals and
dude.
thugs like
It
that
was
shouldn't
you,
have
was
been
it?
able to crack those systems. I tell you, something else
It
is
was
going on.
you, huh? It was you.
Vandals
Mole.
and thugs like that shouldn't have been able to crack those systems. I tell you, something else is going on.
You are the mole, right?
Jensen, you were there, at the plant. What happened? How did that monster get away from you? I mean, I'm sure you did everything you could, but what if he does it again? What if he attacks us here? Well, I'm not surprised. You've heard what Taggart's been saying. Ugh, I'm just glad it's over. Okay, take care.
Yeah, you too. The little details, man, the little details.
Great job at the plant, boss. Wish I could have gone out with you, but things got a little tense over here, too.
That's fine, dude. No worries. We're not going to leave this place unprotected. I was enough, man. I'm freaking Robocop. Mm. Hey, lady, you hiding
I hear
something?
you cleared up the situation at the plant, Adam. Nice job.
How you doing, lady? Hey, my man Bosco. What's up, my man Bosco?
There are people out there
You
siding with
happy,
the
my friend?
bastards who attacked us. Defending the human race, my ass. This city is just waiting to explode, my friend. Take my word for it. One spark and it'll blow.
When isn't? There's a sub story. There's a side story involving getting inside all these offices, but don't feel like doing it. I'm gonna check my email though. I might have some cool stuff. I have a Roomba. Yeah, and Roombas were a thing in 2010, by the way. No, not this. Not this. I'm not gonna distress go to my own place. Oh. Okay, let's see. What? No, it's fine actually. Can handle the dirty job, Athena. Don't worry about it. Who was it? Denzel something? Ah. And what was the code? Oh, thank you. Thank you, neural implants, for remembering shit that I will need in the future. Smartly. Points. Thank you. Bars. Don't mind if I do. Hmm. Huh. And I love the music, by the way. I already mentioned that, but it's worth mentioning again so you can all appreciate it. I just love the music here. It's so beautiful is the right word, to be honest. I mean, I hear you say, yeah, it's pretty much the same as the main theme on Mass Effect. They're pretty similar. And that one is also really good and also very nostalgic to me, and I also love it. So more of it is not bad. So what now? Okay, we didn't achieve much now. For the time being, let's go back and see. Okay, I'm really sorry for that. It's a lot to read, that's why I'm not reading along like on the previous two games. Okay, Will Rossellini, we're missing this one. It's 23. Okay. We're actually it will be worth that. And you're probably not able to see, but like for example, there's a lot of pasteurization on these flat surfaces, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about when the color mapping is shed on this panel. I know what I cannot see it because we're on the third floor and it's on the second floor. I'm actually looking at the video feed and it looks shit there too, so never mind. I think it's just the game. Thank you. Okay, Will Rossellini, what are you hiding from us? What are your secrets? Yeah, cool. Cool stuff, buddy. Patient access, guys, important. Oh shit. This actually kind of feel like the type of emails I get at work. It's a pretty authentic there, buddy. Or the emails that I write at work, because I'll write this type of corporate emails too on my daily job. All right, so what was the office? 32. Let's get back up. Hey, lady.
I hear you cleared up the situation at the plant, Adam. Nice job.
Thank you. That's why they hired me. Let's come visit Preacher and say hello.
If it isn't Mahatma Gandhi himself, come to honor us all with his life-preserving presence. If this is about the typhoon, I'll get to it in a minute.
Now, Pritchard. I didn't risk my neck to have you lose it in a pile of CPUs and scuzzy adapters.
Well, look at you, using the big words. Don't think just because you hacked through the plant security system so fast that you're an expert on everything computer. There's a reason I can't examine the typhoon yet.
Do tell.
For your information, I am running a diagnostic sweep on our network and router security to find out how Sanders' hacker got a hold of our codes.
I'd have thought the first question to ask is, whose codes were they? Unless you already know.
Stick to kicking down doors and shooting people, Jensen, and stop trying to do my job. I guarantee you we'll get along better that way.
It's fine, Preacher. Just freaking learn people skills, my buddy. Again, I know he sounds like an asshole, but he's actually a really cool guy, especially on Human Revolution. I mean, on Mankind Divided, he doesn't appear that much, but when he appears, when he shows, it means business, man. He gets us off tough spots, even on this game. But I won't spoil because we are through this. But that's why he's my man, even though he's a fucking asshole. But he's my man. Now I'll just stick out my neck for him. And now, if you see me that I'm very freaking excited about this game, and I get really into this because I love it. I'm telling you, I really love this game. It is. As I mentioned, I probably like it as much. I highly in such a regard as the original, if not more than the original, but as close as the original, or close to the original. I really love this game very, very much. That's why I really get into it. Ah, thank you. I'm gonna get yeah, dude. You should get a written warning for this. The fuck, man. Just like. Okay, cool. It is a guy. Whoever's writing these emails is somebody with awful freaking grammar. Check this out. See? See? Okay, we didn't accomplish much. Oh, unless this is what we're looking for. Yeah. And those are important because that's thing is that it's very small to read, but and I kind of know already what they say. Pretty much that is what's leading us on to makes research. But I won't tell you. I will let you discover it along with me for like the 5th time. Because I already know what the secret
Eliza
is.
Cassan's
What am
saying
I
the situation in Milwaukee Junction is over, but she's not going into any detail.
Well, I can tell you the details. The terrorist boss escaped because I let him go to save the life of the plant manager, and the rest of the people die in a freaking bomb. Oh, and I killed a few of the terrorists too. There you go. Those are the details. Okay, now we can get worked into this. Yeah. Okay, and you just need to search this. This is what I was looking for. Thank you. What? Oh boy. Oh boy, what is happening? Hmm. So we are getting somewhere, huh? I already know what the resolution of that storyline is, but it's cool. We're getting somewhere. We are actually uncovering some deep conspiracy. Something that will rock everybody's bonds and everybody's life to the core. It will make you question your beliefs and your sense of self. Trust me, it is a mind-bending discovery. It will change your lives. Yeah, she's alive. Spoiler alert. This is literally the type of emails that I will write or get on my day job. I don't like either. Spoiler alert. I appreciate my free time. Let's get drunk though. Why is she keeping a whiskey bottle at work? I'm gonna write her I'm gonna write her um, a warning too. Nice. Now we're talking. This is chromatic aberration, buddies. Now this is chromatic aberration, bitches. This is how it looks like. Yeah. This is why you don't keep a whiskey bottle at work, because you get drunk. And all these are very interesting, by the way. So if you have the chance to play this game or just reading the material, I recommend you. I highly recommend you to do so. It is really interesting. Okay, mass vacation. Thanks. Pritchard telling everybody not to. And by the way, these policies are like, they are worthwhile too and realistic. So yeah, this works. Yeah. Okay. Now search. We gotta search because there is something here that we want to find. The truth will be revealed or will not. Unless this is not the office we wanted to walk into. Micah Pine, yeah, this was not the office we wanted. No, yeah, this is the only freaking office. This is a lesson on security. That's why I'm taking their money, so they learn not to leave their shit at work. Okay, I got stuck. You're pretty good. You know she's got gassy implants, don't you? Anyways, Micah Pine's behind these steps. She's in back. Yeah, then I was in the right. Yeah, that's another person. She's on the stairs. I gotta get to her office. For then. Before then, Snake gave me the code to 27 next door. Thinking of letting myself in there, using their dogs to cross into the office where I was sue if anything goes wrong. A theme? No, I use nothing. She wouldn't do this shit. Okay, now we're here, but we didn't find any compromising shit. Unless I missed something. And I did not miss something for what I can tell. I didn't find any incriminating material, so we're gonna leave it for the time being, and we'll come back later. We can complete that side quest anytime, so it doesn't matter if we just leave it on the side for the moment. Let's get back into the main line because we're almost about to end the stream. Almost done with the stream tonight. Hey buddies, how's the company treating you?
I'm telling you, Hugh, he might not have put the gun in Sanders' hand, but it was Taggart's speech to the UN that started all this.
William Taggart is nothing if not a shrewd political operator. You know that, David.
So for the sake of appearances, I have to look him in the eye and let him bullshit me?
With a smile. Always with a smile. We'll talk later.
Hey boss. He's got a really cool augmentation actually.
Yeah, you wanted to see me?
Yeah, how you feeling?
I've had better days.
Well, when we're done here, check him with Dr. Markovic at the limb clinic downtown. Can't hurt to get a checkup.
If you insist. Listen, about Sanders,
Yeah, about Sanders. What the hell were you thinking? Letting him slip away like that? I sent you in there to take care of things.
And I did. The Typhoon is safe. Sanders didn't know about it. He didn't even know his hacker was augmented. He's not the mastermind behind this, boss.
So you cut him a break? The man broke into my facility and took hostages, Adam. I thought you were ready for this.
I am. Today's attack was just a shell game being run by somebody else. I intend to find out who and why, so that it never happens to anybody again.
Good, 'cause so do I. That hacker in Sanders' group, you're sure he was augmented?
I pulled his cables out myself.
Yeah, well, the police are saying he's not, and they're refusing to let me see the body, no matter how much money I threaten to pull from their retirement fund.
Maybe someone else is offering more. So what do you want me to do, boss?
We have to get a look at the corpse. You still got friends on the force. You think one of them will let you into the morgue?
Depends who I run into.
Get over to the station and find a way inside. Because if that hacker was augmented, his neural hub might tell us who he was. Contact me when you've gotten a hold of it.
You got it.
Yes, we have 2 praxis points, and this is the moment of truth, because we want this. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. Let me save. Just soaking on the environment. Ah, I love this. Soaking on the music. The most beautiful 15 seconds of your life. Let's talk to Athene. Hey,
Adam,
Athena.
were you just speaking to David? I didn't know he'd finished his call. Is everything okay?
As well as can be expected.
Right, like I know what that means anymore. The phone's been ringing off the hook ever since Bill Taggart's little press conference this evening.
Taggart. Sarah was speaking about him when I walked in. What's the founder of the Humanity Front saying about us now?
Oh, he's all sincere this time, denouncing all the violence that's been committed against us, offering to come here in person to express his deepest sympathies.
Right. No wonder the boss seems grumpy.
Can you blame him? If it were up to Luddites like Taggart, you would have died on that operating table. The problem is, he knows how to play on people's fears.
Tampering with human biology.
Of course, he's a politician. That's what they do.
All the war ants whose lives have been
And that's what I'm saying about politics.
But if Taggart has his way, if he can sway popular opinion enough, then the United Nations will be forced to take a stand. Mark my words. That man is trouble.
Yes, it is trouble now. What about your theft? Your thief?
I'm sure whatever David's asked you to do must be important.
It is important, you know.
We fought so hard to get you back. I wouldn't want to see the effort wasted.
Can I see the view, boss, of the city? Look at this beautiful city. Man, city of progress.
That hacker's not going to be sitting still for long. Get over to the station and find a way inside.
Sure, boss. I'll find a way inside, boss. Okay, I'm gonna go to the limb clinic to get me a couple more praxis points, and we're gonna end the stream there. Oh, look, it's just right about outside the elevator. How convenient.
Now I sound like his girlfriend or something. Hey, Jensen. Man, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're back. How are you holding up?
I manage.
I'm sorry about Megan. I know it must be hard. For a while, we thought you were a goner, too. Everything's going to shit. The attack on HQ, and now this mess with the factory.
Yeah, tough times all around. How about you, Corella? You okay?
I don't know. I fucked up.
And you come to the chief.
What happened?
Well, a couple of months ago, me and Tyndall, you know, one of Pritchard's techs, we started sneaking out some neuropozyne from one of the labs.
Jesus, Tim. You realize this could get you fired. Worse, arrested if the company chooses to prosecute. What were you thinking?
I know. It's complicated. I didn't want to do it at first, but there were good reasons. Anyway, now I want out, but Tyndall has security footage of me stealing the stuff and says he'll expose me if I ever stop helping him. I'm in a bad spot, Adam. I need that footage back. I know you're busy with everything that's going on right now, but I could really use your help.
Really? Really?
Neuropozyne. What could you guys want with an anti-rejection drug for augmentation patients? Reselling it? Providing a competitor?
Why do you automatically assume I was trying to turn a profit?
Pretty ballsy stealing a patented drug from a secure lab. How'd you manage to do it?
Both Tyndall and I worked the night shift every other week. I stashed the neuropozyne in a bag while he edited the security footage. Guess he kept part of it.
How about Tyndall?
Telling that to the
You could try, but Tyndall's a pretty driven guy.
to the office, to the security chief.
You need a Casey og or something to crack him.
I got it covered.
Oh my.
What is it exactly you need me to do?
I need you to get back that security footage Tyndall has on me. It's probably in his apartment. On his computer, maybe.
So what? I just look him up in the phone book?
His apartment is near Brooklyn Court. It might be tough to get in because his building has a large security gate protecting it.
Well, that's just great.
Hacking the security gate is possible, but would require advanced hacking skills. You might have to look around for an alternate path. Maybe use the fire escape or something.
And I should care about this because...
Damn, Adam. Are you
Yeah,
really
there
gonna
you
shake me
go.
down like this?
Yeah, dude. You can go to prison. I should just freaking report you and get you to prison. Actually, that's what I should do.
Jeez, never thought I'd have to buy your help.
All right. Tell me more.
Really? Wow, thanks, Adam. I thought I was done for. The security footage will probably be on his apartment computer. Meet me in front of the subway station parking lot once you get a hold of it.
I got it from here.
Did you get it yet?
I should be reporting
Adam,
you.
please. You have to get that
It's my
security
job.
footage
I'm sticking my neck.
Let me get back to you.
I'm sticking my neck and risking my job and my people's trust. You fucker should just shoot you on sight, dude. Anyways. Let's go to that limb clinic.
She's the plant manager.
Right, Josie. Yeah, I met her. What happened?
I heard the leader of the terrorists had a gun to her head, but Jensen talked him into letting her go.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Good thing Jensen was there.
Saved
Yep.
us all another funeral, that's for sure. God knows we've had enough of those.
You're welcome. You are welcome. We have the rest of the staff dead, though. Look at those augmentations.
Hold down the fort, boss. Nothing new to report.
Right, thanks.
Talk's all over the office, Mr. J. You really took care of those Purity First assholes. Wish I could have been there to see it.
No, buddy, you're cool here. We needed you here. Alright, so we gotta go visit that limb clinic and then we'll be done for the day. But this is going to be a long one.
Mrs. Reed?
Oh, Adam, I'm sorry you startled me. And please, call me Cassandra. You and Megan were together long enough. I was
Mother-in-law.
waiting for you.
Out here? Why not come meet me inside?
I don't know. I guess I'm just not ready. This is where you work, but to me, this is also the place where I lost my daughter.
I know what you mean. It's never been the same for me either.
I guess it's not meant to be easy. It seems there's just no right way to deal with something like this. And I can't even begin to imagine how things have been for you after all you've been through.
Yeah. A lot of things changed 6 months ago.
I can't get over how much they've changed you. At first, I couldn't even believe you were still alive. How do you handle all of this?
I didn't ask for this. I never asked for this. Should we meme or should we not meme?
They did what they had to do to save me.
Nah.
And in a way, I can do more now than I ever could.
I'm gonna hold off the meme.
So well. Many of us wouldn't be able to cope so easily with such dramatic changes.
Can I ask why you wanted to see me?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. I'm here about Megan. About what happened to her. Or rather, about the investigation into what happened.
What about it?
Well, simply put, I feel something is not quite right with the way the case was handled.
You think there was some foul play involved?
I do. Call it mother's intuition. But when speaking to some of the investigators, there were a lot of inconsistencies. And then I met this detective, a man called Chase. He agreed things weren't handled by the book, although he has no proof.
And now you want to find out more.
I'll never hear my daughter laugh again, Adam. I'll never get a call from her to ask how I've been, or have the chance to ask her about her day. She was stolen from me. However unjustified this all is, I still want to know why it happened. I can see why she loved you. Not even that degree of mechanical modification could change what she saw in you. Please, will you help me find out what really happened to her?
I never got a chance to investigate the attack myself. I'll look into it.
Thank you. This means the world to me, Adam. Really.
The first thing I'll need to do is meet with this detective, Chase.
Good. He works part-time as a security guard in an apartment building on Brooklyn Court. I'll be waiting for you in your apartment lobby once you're done.
Why does a detective need to work part-time as a security guard?
Oh, he retired soon after the case. I don't really know the details. Maybe he'll tell you more.
I'm on it.
Well, I have news for you, lady.
Is there a problem, sir?
Yeah, your face is my problem.
The city's a little quieter now that the limb protest has broken up.
Have you found anything?
I think that's a...
I got news for you, lady.
I'm sorry. I really can't talk right now, Mr. Jensen. I'm still in shock over what happened at the Seraph plant.
Mr. Jensen, is it true that the leader of the terrorist cell got away? Guess you weren't as ready as Mr. Seraph thought.
To put it this way, drop your fucking phone and do something useful, you piece of shit.
I don't really have anything against it. I just think it's disgusting. I mean, grafting metal into your skin? Yuck.
I guess you don't have any tattoos.
It's not the same. You
A
don't
ver.
have to take drugs for the rest of your life when you have a tattoo.
Do you see that building right there, lady?
Yeah? Well, when everybody's done doing what they want, what happens to people like us who refuse to become machines? We
Look.
become the weaker species, that's what. And the next thing you know, we'll be the ones living in derelict row.
Wow, you really don't have an opinion on this, do you?
Do you see that building right there? This is the wrong place to come and talk about that shit.
Conversation here?
Well, no, you are my premises. Get the fuck away, you bigot. You keep on going, you fine lady and gentleman. You get the fuck away of my territory, you bigots. I think that was the wrong trigger conversation. I don't know if that was meant to happen between Sarif's employees, but anyways, that's fine. What I care about is getting that limb clinic, which is here actually. There's actually a lot of things, a lot of stuff around here.
I ain't got nothing for you. Check with the man. And keep your hands where I can see them.
You got anything you want to buy or sell? I'm the guy you want to deal with. Everything's on the computer, right at your fingertips.
Buy. No buy. Ooh. Now we're talking. I don't have enough money. Thank you. Okay, device. Yeah, I need a couple of these. And a bunch of this. What? Wait.
See you soon.
Sure thing, my friend. You wanna sound suave like Elias Defects, but you can't sound suave, my friend. Damage upgrade. I want to put it on my pistol, rifle, pistol. What? No. No. What's happening? Combine. Yeah. It is a Resident Evil treatment. I forget about that. Beer. Now we'll sell that shit. Stun gun darts too, cause I don't care about those.
What'll it be?
I'm selling shit, my friend. Ammo. This. This too, cause I don't care about them. Right? Beer too. You can have beer. Fight grenade is fine. And I feel like selling this shit. Oh well. I'm doing a combat build, so just rather keep it. What? Really? Did you sell out that easily? Alright, okay.
Always a
no
pleasure.
matter. No matter. There's a lot of side quests around here. But right now, won't do them. I will, but not right now. Look at that. Ain't that beautiful? Il Metamorfoso. There is something here. We can actually spare the time. Just to pick up there. I think it's a nog or something like that. Oh man. Combat hacker. Like a netrunner on Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk 20 something. Or Talsorian's Talsorian Cyberpunk, let's call it like that.
Ah, Mr. Jensen. David Seraph told me you'd be dropping by. I've just been reviewing the test results we received on you last week.
Should I start rolling up my sleeves?
Surprisingly, no. I see no trace of glial tissue buildup in any of your charts.
It's been 6 months, Doc. Shouldn't I be on neuropozyne shots by now?
One would think, but these test results show no signs of implant rejection.
Oh
if
boy.
anything, the bond between tissue and electrode seems to be getting stronger.
So I'm free to go?
Well, Mr. Seraph did ask me to discuss another topic with you. You are aware that several precautionary measures had to be put into place during your first surgery?
Not all of my implants were switched on, I know.
The damage caused by the hematoma had to be taken into account. Your brain needed time to recover, to get used to the mechanical neural processors and turn them on naturally over time.
Cut to the chase, Doc. What does Seraph want?
He feels that you might be ready to speed up the activation process using special software known as Praxis Kits.
You mean I don't have to wait for my augmentations to kick in naturally anymore?
You can, if you prefer. But Mr. Seraph did make a generous donation to LIM in your name, thus ensuring that Praxis software linked to your particular neuro enhancements would always be available to you and you alone. Please, take a look.
And the spoiler alert for Human Revolution, I mean Mankind Divided.
Dr. LeBlanc, code blue. Dr. LeBlanc, code blue.
Really? What does this do? Forget. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. These are good actually. And these, yeah, but I don't need this yet. Weren't they on my name? Like free?
Very well, Mr. Jensen. Use it in good health.
I was saying, spoiler alert for Mankind Divided. Not all my augmentations are turned on even then. Even by then, naturally. Ain't that fun? Oh yeah, I got Resident Evil, right? No. No. I want more health. No, no hacking. Yeah, I mean, yeah, hacking, but no hacking right now. Health. Wait. I need to buy the Typhoon before I get to the first boss. No. Hacking? This one is cool too. The Icarus system. Okay. Buying this, I'm buying Typhoon. Those are my priorities. More energy. Silently, sprint silently. And hacking. Right now, I'm gonna go with more energy.
Chechery, call 217. Dr. Chechery, call 217.
Hey.
Nice jacket. I bet you're hiding some real cutting-edge enhancements under it, aren't you?
Oh yeah. I'm also packing some.
You've got to look at augmentation surgery as an investment.
I'm packing some some implanted sunglasses.
Did you hear about that hostage situation over in Milwaukee Junction? Humanity First denies all responsibility for it. They keep saying they don't condone violence, but if you ask me, it was Bill Taggart's speech in front of the UN that lit the fire under those extremists.
Did you hear about the protest? If we listened to them, we'd be living in the dark ages.
Dr. Tepkowski to OR.
I've never been under anesthesia before. Wow. Sorry, I was just looking at that scar on your head. I've never been under anesthesia before. Is it true they stop your heart and the machine does your breathing?
More or less. I know it sounds a little hair-raising, but we do it every day, several times over. It's a very safe procedure.
Will I feel any pain or anything?
It gets done through your IV needle. You'll be asked to count backwards, and the next thing you know, you'll be opening your eyes and the procedure will be over.
Wow. Will I dream?
Not while you're under, but you might afterward as you wake up.
Did you get that before or after the surgery?
If you're here for some work, please go to the counters.
No, I'm here to get some experience points and praxis kits. Oh, really? Oh, so you were talking about me, huh? Oh, man. I want that. Gosh, I won't be able to. Alright. So, alright. Radical. That was my radical. Oh. Thank you. No, I'm fine with that. Oh, there you go. Hello, my friend Radical. How have you been? I miss you. And also, cover is now toggle. Nice.
Protesting is not against the law.
I know that, officer. But some of those guns...
Alright, so this is going to be all for tonight because it's already late at night and it's time to hit the hay, and we've been here for 4 hours now, so if you could not already tell,
You finished at the clinic.
For now.
I love this
Right now,
game.
I want to know who that corpse is. Head over to the police station and get his neural hub. And Adam, if you can't talk your way in, consider making a strategic retreat. There's got to be another entrance in the side of the building.
Sure, boss. Alright, yeah, if you can already tell, I love this game. I love it very, very much. It was one of my favorite games from last generation, and yeah, it's really fun to play it again on PC. So I'll be seeing you guys next week. Thank you very much for sticking in. I hope you had fun. We'll be talking more weird shit next week, and we'll be augmenting ourselves with more sci-fi French technology. So I'll see you guys next time. Remember to keep boots on the ground, and have a nice week. Bye.